I'm Tom. I'm so thrilled and privileged to have been honoured by the Havel Foundation.
The world of theatre and cinema is mourning the loss of one of its greatest literary giants. Playwright, screenwriter, and undeniable master of language, Tom Stoppard, has died at the age of 88. The news was first reported by the BBC, sending a wave of shock, sadness, and reflection across the artistic community. Stoppard's agency, United Agents, confirmed he passed away peacefully at his home in Dorset, surrounded by the people he loved most. In a statement filled with both grief and admiration, they said, "He'll be remembered for his works, for their brilliance and humanity, and for his wit, his irreverence, his generous spirit, and his profound love of the English language." And for anyone who ever encountered Tom Stoppard's writing, those words ring undeniably true. Tom Stoppard wasn't just a playwright. He was an architect of ideas, a craftsman of dialogue, a man who could make words dance, twist, flip, collide, and somehow reveal deeper truths in the process. He explored love, betrayal, politics, identity, the absurdity of existence, and the impossibility of understanding life, yet delivered it all with humor sharp enough to slice through the darkest themes. His writing was so distinct, so unmistakably his, that the word Stoppadian entered the cultural lexicon to describe works that combine intelligence with wit and philosophy with comedy. In a world overflowing with playwrights, only a few ever earned their own adjective. Stoppard was one of them. But behind the brilliance was a remarkable life story, a journey shaped by history, displacement, and identity. Born in Czechoslovakia during the rise of Nazi rule, he fled as a child with his family, eventually making a home in England. This duality, the sense of belonging to two cultures, of being both inside and outside the world he observed, would later seep into his writing. Themes of identity, of searching for meaning, of characters caught between roles or realities, appear again and again in his plays. It wasn't just artistic choice. It was lived experience transformed into art. Stoppard first burst into the British theatre scene in 1966 with a play that would redefine his career and mark him as a bold, new voice. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. A wildly inventive reimagining of Hamlet from the perspective of two minor characters, the play showcased everything that would later become signature Stoppard: dazzling wordplay, philosophical banter, comedy interwoven with existential dread. Critics of the Edinburgh Fringe weren't quite sure what to make of him at first, and some questioned whether there was enough emotional depth beneath all the cleverness. But audiences loved it, and within a year, the play moved to the National Theatre and eventually to Broadway, earning Stoppard his first Tony Award in 1968. He later adapted it into a 1990 film that won the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival, cementing the play's status as a modern classic. The early years of his career were filled with creative risk-taking and bold experiments. In the 1970s, he delivered works such as Jumpers, a satire blending moral philosophy with literal acrobatics, and Travesties, his wild, brilliantly chaotic play imagining a 1917 encounter between Lenin, James Joyce, and the Dadaist Tristan Tzara.